In about 141 BC, the first school ever was built in Sichuan City, China, which later applied a formal face-to-face educational system. This type of educational system has been the world's most popular since centuries ago. By 1984, a new way of learning was introduced to the society by the University of Toronto, and it is called the online learning. Good afternoon, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Merlin and I'm from Dharma Senior High School. And I'm very grateful for having this opportunity to deliver my thoughts about e-learning in this COVID-19 pandemic. Since the past few centuries, students used to go to school as a daily routine. Waking up early, having breakfast, getting ready and going to school, or even waiting for the school bus to arrive. Everything seems to be the same until the highly contagious disease well known as COVID-19 appeared. The COVID-19 disease was first reported on 31 December 2019 in Wuhan, China. And about more than 2 months later, specifically on the 11th of March 2020, the COVID-19 disease was officially declared as a pandemic. This outbreak caused enormous shock and was fear and worry to the society, mainly because it's highly contagious and has a high spreading rate. Due to this outbreak, many schools from all over the world were forced to shut, affecting 1.2 billion students worldwide and about 62.5 million students in Indonesia. To maintain the teaching and learning process, most of the schools across the world applied e-learning as an alternative learning platform during this emergency pandemic condition. Talking about e-learning, the word e-learning itself is the abbreviation from the phrase electronic learning, defined as learning conducted via electronic media, typically on the internet, or also often referred as online learning, distance learning, e-education, and much more. Thanks to this advanced technology, this new way of learning enables students to receive education without having to be physically present in the classroom, limiting the spread of the COVID virus. Especially in terrible conditions, such as on 15 July 2021, holding the highest record of daily COVID cases in Indonesia, with 56,757 new cases in one day. In this pandemic condition, I personally believe that e-learning is the best way of learning. Why is it so? Firstly, as what I said before, the virus can be easily transmitted from a person to another, not only in adults, but also in children. Schools have always been one of the places where a lot of people gather, with high exposure rate and countless physical contacts among people. The e-learning platform reduces their factors to almost zero, lowering the risk of children COVID cases, especially younger children who can't stand wearing a mask for a long duration. Furthermore, online learning also offers numerous benefits. It allows students to learn anywhere and anytime, creating a more flexible schedule. Students can also have the freedom to choose the right environment for them to study in, enabling students to study more efficiently. Surprisingly, a study by the Stockholm Environmental Institute found that online learning emits 90% less carbon dioxide than the traditional way of learning. The e-learning platforms are also mostly paperless, which will reduce paper waste and save trees. So, e-learning is actually more environmental friendly than traditional face-to-face learning. Despite all those benefits, majority of students still prefer face-to-face classes than online learning. A few months after the pandemic started, UNICEF conducted a survey about online learning in Indonesia. The survey results shows that 66% of Indonesian students claim that they feel uncomfortable studying at home, with several reasons including poor internet access, lack of electronic device, and limited interaction. However, even though more students enjoy face-to-face classes, they prefer looking forward for a better condition to start going to school, perhaps when the pandemic stops or when the virus stops spreading as rapidly. Particularly because online learning is the one and only best choice yet. Without online learning, students would have been either be forced to go to school in this pandemic situation or stay at home and missing classes. So, online learning is the best alternative to the traditional way of learning, enabling students to stay at home while joining classes. If I were asked about my perspective on online learning, I'll say that it does have some limitations, such as lack of interaction, low self-motivation, and complicated cheating prevention. However, considering the pandemic situation right now, I personally believe that e-education is the best choice. At the same time, reducing the physical contacts among people, helping the earth to pass this pandemic sooner. As a student, we must keep learning, regardless of the situation. As what Mahatma Gandhi once said that, live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Online learning has given us the opportunity to keep learning, so go for it. I'm Merlin. Thank you for your attention. Have a good day.